United Kingdom Prime Minister Winston Churchill once said, "We make a living by what we get, but we make a life by what we give." All the resources we are consuming today came from what we contributed, and what we have today is because of our hard work. Hello, girls in green! Kumusta kayo? I hope you are doing well and fine. Anyway, welcome to the last but not the least pasabog we are gonna offer to you for the GLE e-conference. Excited na ba kayo? Dahil ako, excited na! I am Cadet Girl Scout Gwen Pico, facilitating this session. Ayan, tapos na tayo sa biosphere at sa society. At dadako naman tayo sa huling bahagi ng SDG, which is economy. Ihanda ang sinturong pangkaligtasan at huwag na natin patagalin pa. Tara na! Let's start this session with an icebreaker. I bet familiar ito sa inyo. Kayo pa ba? Girl Scouts yan eh. This icebreaker is called 2 Truths and 1 Lie. If you know this game, then good. And haven't heard of it? Worry not, because i-explain ko naman ang game bago tayo magsisimula. The mechanics of this game is I will give you 3 phrases related to economy. This is composed of 3 sets only. Dalawa sa mga phrases na iyon ay totoo at isa naman ay hindi. You'll take a guess kung ano ang hindi totoo sa 3 phrases na ibinigay ko and jot it down in a piece of paper. Pwedeng scratch paper, or kung may journal kayo ay pwede doon basta masusulatan. Again, guess where's the lie among the 3 phrases. And I will give you 5 counts to take a guess, and after the count, we will see if you got it right. Okay? Okay, let's start. Set 1. There are 17 sustainable goals. There are 8 goals under the economy section. And the SDG is also known as the global goal. I'll give you 5 counts to take a guess. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, nakahula na ba? So, ang lie sa sinabi ko or ang hindi totoo sa sinabi ko ay there are 8 goals under the economy section. Later on, malalaman natin kung ilan at ano-ano ang mga goals na nakapailalim sa economy section. Okay, proceed tayo sa second set. Here are the phrases. Globally, children are not engaged in child labor. Men earn much more than women in 40 out of 45 countries. And many workers are engaged in informal employment. Okay, I'll give you 5 counts to take a guess. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, nakahula na ba? Okay. So, ang lie sa sinabi ko ay globally, children are not engaged in child labor. According to Sustainable Development Goals Report 2022, 1 in 10 children are engaged in child labor worldwide, which equates to a total of 160 million children are already working. So, proceed na tayo sa third and last set. Okay, here are the phrases. 1 in 3 manufacturing jobs are negatively impacted by the current crisis, the COVID-19 pandemic. There are more passengers in the airline industry in 2021 than in 2019. And we are currently experiencing a triple planetary crisis. I'll give you 5 counts to take a guess. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. O, sana naman ay nakahula na kayo. So, ang hindi totoo sa sinabi ko ay there are more passengers in the airline industry in 2021 than in 2019. Did you know that the passenger airline industry is having a hard time recouping catastrophic losses? Yes. In fact, there are 2.3 billion passengers in 2021 compared with 4.5 billion in 2019. And there you have it. I hope you answered the sets correctly. Pero kung hindi nyo man na perfect, ay okay lang yan. It's not graded. Alright, nabanggit kanina sa icebreaker natin na there are 8 goals. However, that was a lie. Did you know that there are 4 goals under this category? Yes, you heard it right. 4 sustainable development goals, namely Goal 8, decent work and economic growth. Goal 9, industry, innovation, and infrastructure. Goal 10, reduce inequalities. And Goal 12, responsible consumption and production. Now, let's dive into our main content. When we talk about economy, the first thing that comes to our mind is money, right? According to Merriam-Webster Dictionary, economy refers to the structure or conditions of economic life in a country, area, or period. It also refers to the thrifty and efficient use of material resources. In the economy sector, the production and consumption of goods and services are vital to fulfilling the needs of the people. Now, the previously mentioned goals aim to improve public service accessibility, aid the development of rapidly expanding cities and industries, and focus on technology innovation without ignoring the other 2 pillars of sustainability. The United Nations aims to balance all the categories of the Sustainable Development Goals. As they say, no one left behind. Hence, an equal approach to the 3 categories, biosphere, society, and economy is important. While the economy grows, the biosphere and society should also prosper. Alright, now that you had already a background of what the economy section is, let us tackle the goals under them. First off, we have Goal 8, decent work and economic growth. This goal aims to promote sustained, inclusive, and sustainable economic growth, full and productive employment, and a decent work for all. This goal is created to have a comprehensive effort to end forced labor, slavery, and human trafficking. Natandaan niyo ba yung sinabi ko kanina that 1 out of 10 children worldwide are engaged in child labor? Imagine, child pa lang yan, pinagtatrabaho na. Furthermore, Goal 8 aims to encourage entrepreneurship and job development, and by 2030, this goal will be achieved, which means there will be full and productive employment and decent work for men and women. We believe everyone deserves a job that is well-paying and is safe for everyone. You might wonder, anong ibig ko sabihin sa safe job? For example, if these employed in jobs with limited benefits are less likely to ask for primary healthcare aid or visit the doctor when they are feeling unwell. Also, individuals who work in unsafe conditions are more likely to have health problems, accidents, and in worst cases, fatalities while providing superior services, and they don't deserve that, aren't they? Let's proceed to the second goal, which is Goal 9, industry, innovation, and infrastructure. This goal aims to build resilient infrastructure, promote inclusive and sustainable industrialization, and foster innovation. Investment in infrastructure and innovation are crucial drivers of economic growth and development. In present time, information and communication technologies have been on the front lines of the response, but not everyone has access to it. Did you know that more than 4 billion people still do not have access to the internet? And 90% are from the developing world? In fact, 16% of the global population doesn't have access to mobile broadband networks. Well, lucky us because we have access. But how about the others? It creates a digital divide that hinders access to information and knowledge, and at the same time, it won't foster innovation and entrepreneurship. The global pandemic is hitting the manufacturing industries in a negative way that causes disruptions in global value chains and production of supplies. The pandemic revealed the urgent need for resilient infrastructures. To facilitate sustainable development, we should promote sustainable industries and invest in scientific research and innovation. They're just some of the ways to find a lasting solution to both economic and environmental challenges. Moving forward to the next goal, Goal 10, Reduce Inequalities. Goal 10 aims to reduce inequalities within and among countries. This goal ensures that no one is left behind. Long ago, inequality within and among countries is a persistent cause of concern, and up to date, it is still a major concern. So, a question to you, what does inequality look like? Children who are unable to eat 3 meals a day, women who are paid less than their male peers for the same job, or people who are treated differently due to their religion, age, or place of origin are all examples of inequality in action. Did you know that 1 in 10 children is born with a disability? A common target of inequalities are those with disabilities. We believe that everyone deserves to live a happy, healthy, and prosperous life. That is why, as Girl Scouts and as a citizen of this country, it is our responsibility to ensure that everyone around us is treated fair with respect and is able to live a fulfilled life. So, the question is, can we achieve inequality for everyone? The answer is yes. Yes, we can. It can and it should be achieved to ensure a life of dignity for all. It is crucial to encourage inclusive social and economic prosperity within countries. But if we get rid of the discriminatory laws, rules, and practices, we may ensure equal opportunity and lessen the wealth gaps. To make decisions on global issues more effective, trustworthy, and responsible, we must ensure that the emerging nations are adequately represented among countries. And lastly, Goal 12, Responsible Consumption and Production. Goal 12, Responsible Consumption and Production, aims to ensure sustainable consumption and production patterns. According to Oxford Languages, a consumer is a person who purchases the goods and services for personal use. By this, I am a consumer and you too are a consumer, right? But there is a huge difference between a consumer and a responsible consumer. So, as a Girl Scout, as a citizen, and as a consumer ate, how can I be a responsible consumer? Well, according to UN.org, there are 2 main ways to become one. First is to reduce your waste. Second, be mindful about what you buy and always choose a sustainable option whenever possible. Examples are carrying a reusable bag, or commonly known as eco bag, refuse using plastic straws, metal straws or bamboo straws instead, and recycling plastic bottles. Moreover, there is too much food is being lost or wasted in every country every single day. There are 13.3% of the world's food is lost after harvesting and before reaching its retail markets, and 17% of the total food is wasted at the consumer level. 1.3 billion tons of food is wasted every year, while almost 2 billion people go hungry and undernourished. In fact, sustainable patterns of consumption and production are the root causes of the planetary crisis we are currently experiencing right now: the climate change, biodiversity loss, and pollution. Alright! I hope you are learning with me, Girls in Green. Nakikinig pa ba? Sana naman ay oo, dahil malapit na tayo sa exciting part. At this point, I present to you the SDG tracker that focuses on economy section. Since there are 4 goals under this section, we have prepared 8 activities for you. Oops! Huwag kang kabahan dahil 4 sa mga aktibidad na ito ay pwede mong gawin mag-isa or individually, at yung natitirang 4 ay pwede naman as a troop. To have a brief info, there are 4 individual activities, namely the world in my shopping bag, developing technologies, the world is not equal, is that fair? And a life less throwaway. The rest are troop activities, which are as follows: fighting for the good job, build a dream city, the privilege race, and worming our way to sustainable. All of these activities are aligned to match the information and ways to help in achieving the goals under the economy section. At this point, we must practice the goal, the Girl Scout way. That's why for now, I'll dig deeper into the relevant 8-point challenges for goals under the economy section. For goals 8, 9, and 10, the most relevant challenge is the challenge of economic self-sufficiency. It is a challenge that embodies meaningful, responsive, relevant, and time-tested activities that would adequately prepare you to face and cope with the changing times. This challenge provides activities that would instill proper values like discipline, resourcefulness, teamwork, decision-making, leadership and fellowship, self-denial for the common good, thrift, industry, initiative, perseverance, and creativity. Meanwhile, Goal 12 is the challenges of spirituality and well-being, challenge of family life, challenge of heritage and citizenship, and the challenge of the arts. Basically, those previous mentioned challenges serves as overreaching themes to achieve the goal. Thus, the 8-point challenge program aims to equip girls with critical life skills that will make them more responsible and adaptive to their ever-changing environment. Mabuhay! Maligayang pagdating sa Ninoy Aquino International Airport! Ay, maligayang pagdating sa exciting part ng video na ito. At this point in time, I'm going to discuss the activity that you will be doing to complete the 3 main activities for the GLEE conference. Are you ready to set the goal? Well, let's start. The activity you'll be doing is entitled Developing Technologies. The objective of this activity is to explore how technologies and science have improved the materials used in everyday items. The materials needed for this activity are Wi-Fi connection or mobile data, gadget, for example, smartphone, tablet, or laptop, writing materials, ballpoint pen, pencil, and a paper. And if you have the materials ready, then we're off to go! So, ate, ano nga ba ang gagawin namin? For this activity, you need to choose one everyday item. Again, choose one everyday item to research on, such as oven, refrigerator, table, computer, or toys. After choosing, you need to find out the answers to the following questions and write this on a piece of paper. So, the questions are, number 1, how the item looked when it was first invented. Second, what materials were used to make it. Third, how the item has been developed and improved over time. Fourth, how have the technology improved that we are needed to make the item. And lastly, how have the materials improved. Again, choose one everyday item that is a subject for your research. Then, you need to answer all the questions given. Write your answers on a piece of paper and afterward, share your answers by posting them on Facebook. Don't forget to indicate your name, council, and region. Handa ka na ba? Well, kung handa ka na, simulan mo na ang activity. Before I'll go, I'll leave you with a quote from the UN Secretary General Ban Ki-moon saying, "There is no plan B because we do not have a planet B. We have to work and galvanize our action." I am looking for your output, girls in green. Bye!